Pete Dunne feeling like Sheamus held him back, put him down. And now it's Pete Dunne's time. What he feels like is a bit of revenge. Sheamus went for a bro kick right off the bat. The bell is rung. And now Pete Dunne with his heavy forearms to Sheamus, but Sheamus blocks. Boom! What a clothesline. Turning Dunne inside out. And now Pete Dunne caught up in the ropes. Went for a forearm to Sheamus. And a side headlock on the Celtic Warrior. Pete Dunne trying to take control. But Sheamus is as heavy of a hitter as they come. And he can break just about any hold with one or a few shots. Uh-oh. Pete Dunne not where he wants to be. Alabama slam. And Sheamus is fired up here on Monday Night Raw. The Bruiserweight saying he is here to hurt people and he wants to start with Sheamus, somebody he feels that held him back. And now on the attack of the arm, Pete Dunne, a master joint manipulator. We've seen him break hands time and time again, and it might just happen right now. Has this Fujiwara armbar as he's torquing the fingers. Look at the way he's pulling on the fingers of the Celtic Warrior. Continuing to work on the arm of Sheamus. Look at this triangle now as he throws heavy punches at Sheamus. Sheamus picking up. Dunne. Oh, what a backbreaker. That was right on the lower back of Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne up on the ring apron. Sheamus with a shoulder tackle sending Pete Dunne into our announce desk. And you know, once upon a time, Sheamus won the world title at WrestleMania in just 18 seconds back at WrestleMania 28, defeating Daniel Bryan. Sheamus winning his first WWE Championship back in 2009, defeating John Cena. And Sheamus really bringing the fight to Dunne, but Dunne fights back with a drop kick. Sheamus turned around real quick, and the distraction allowed Pete Dunne to capitalize. Now, Pete Dunne with a drop kick to Sheamus into the steel steps. And Dunne, oh! Stomping on the hand of the steel steps. That same hand that Dunne used the shillelagh on last Monday. Can Sheamus get back in this? Cover by Dunne. So the story of this match is these two former cohorts of the Brawling Brutes. And we saw what happened last Monday. Pete Dunne is week after week has been causing Sheamus match after match, getting involved until it was a couple weeks ago when we were in Baltimore for Monday Night Raw. Pete Dunne tried to get in Sheamus's match with Ludwig Kaiser, but Sheamus would get out of the way and leave the victor against Ludwig Kaiser. And then it was last Monday where Ludwig Kaiser would come up to Sheamus saying they had some unfinished business. They weren't that. Ludwig Kaiser was not done with Sheamus. And then Sheamus would be attacked from behind by Pete Dunne. And then Pete Dunne would use a shillelagh on the hand of Sheamus. And that is why Sheamus's hand is taped up. And just before a commercial break, we saw Pete Dunne stomp on the hand of Sheamus on the steel steps. What a running forearm by Pete Dunne, who's just laying in these hammer fists on the Celtic Warrior. That's what the Bruiserweight is all about. That is what Pete Dunne is all about. He is as legit as they get. Pete Dunne laying in, but Sheamus with a double axe handle that turned Pete Dunne inside out. Again, Dunne, a former tag team champion, former NXT UK champion. What a clothesline to Dunne. And Sheamus has Pete Dunne right once him with a slam into the mat. Sheamus looking to finish things off here. Despite the pain he's feeling in his hand, Sheamus gonna find the wherewithal to push through. Pete Dunne wrapped up Oh, fighting through it. Pete Dunne, the joint manipulator. Oh, oh, that was brutal. And now look at this. Pete Dunne with his own 10 beats of the bottom to Sheamus. The disrespect from Pete Dunne. Once upon a time, the Brawling Brutes would all do the 10 beats of the bottom together. But oh no, I don't know if I think I would have done that. Sheamus rising like a phoenix. And he's furious. And now at 10 beats of the bottom with revenge behind it. Extra damage. And now look at this. Sheamus has Pete Dunne draped over the top. This is a different variation. We haven't seen this before. Sheamus has been a part of the WWE for quite some time. And that is the first time that Sheamus has ever done a variation of the 10 beats of the bottom like that. But that's because he's always evolving, keeping up with the times. That's what makes the Celtic Warrior keep going. And now Sheamus measuring up Pete Dunne for a bro kick. But instead, Pete Dunne responds with a step up enziguri. And now a moonsault. What a knee to the midsection. And Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. That knee hit the midsection. Might even be a little bit lower. Sheamus is not even close to being done with Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne on the shoulders of Sheamus. Sheamus has got something wicked in mind. As they climb up to the top, Pete Dunne rolls through, looking to turn into a sunset flip. Has Sheamus up. Sheamus was thinking white noise. Look at the power. Sit out. Power bomb. But Sheamus kicks out at 2. And Pete Dunne can't believe it. Pete Dunne wants to make an example out of Sheamus. But there's one thing we knew that Pete Dunne might have not thought about, or maybe he did. It's not going to be that easy to keep Sheamus down. It's not that easy to make an example out of the Celtic Warrior. Shoving Sheamus's hand into the turnbuckle pad. Trying to trap the arm. Never seen this before. Sheamus' arm is trapped. And now Sheamus might as well be handcuffed at this point. His arm is trapped. Sheamus trying to pull his arm out. Oh! A kick right to the hand of Sheamus. He just pulled the whole turnbuckle off. And a bro kick to Pete Dunne. And a win for Sheamus over the Bruiserweight. What a match. That wasn't just any match. That was a fight. It was definitely fight night. And for Sheamus, this fight night ends in a victory. Look at the way that Sheamus used all that power to rip off that turnbuckle bar after that kick to his hand. Just the anger of being just stuck gave him enough power, gave him enough adrenaline to pull it off, and a bro kick for the victory.